Mystery Hour. I am your creative coach, Lisa Fulford, and we are going to get started with this fun card. So I have the clues that I give on my Facebook group, Creative Coach Lisa Fulford, and it's under the PDFs. Also, I can't remember what else it's called. But anyway, it usually shows up in the actual posting, but then there's also a place that you can go to and click, and it gives you every PDF I've ever uploaded. So let's get started with the bits and pieces that we need for this card. So today is August 7th, 2025. And here are my pieces. So I'm using an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of thick cardstock, and it's basic white, and I have scored it at 4 1/4. So there's that piece. And then I have a piece of basic white. You could use any color for your base, but I did note that I'm using white. And then a piece for your sentiment. So I had some die cuts for this. I also have the punch that does this little piece here. So I have that. And then for the coordinating cardstock, this is Berry Burst. I wrote on it, but with the lighting, I cannot see it. But anyway, this is Berry Burst, and it's 3.5 by 4 3/4. So 3.5 by 4 3/4. And I die cut that with the perennial postal or something like that. So it's like a postage stamp. I cannot remember the name of that. But you use the supplies that you have to make your card. And then for my DSP, this one's, let's see, 4 1/4 by, no, 3 inches by 4 1/4. Then I also had a little scrap piece. And let's see. It's about 3/4 of an inch by 3.5 inches. And then I have my piece of ribbon. I put on there for 5 inches of ribbon, but mine is probably about 4.5. I just had a piece of ribbon laying on my desk, and it happened to be close to it. So that's what I'm using. All right, so that's all the clues, and there's always optional. You could do an image and do some decorative embellishments and things like that. You could do an edge die cut, blending, whatever you want for yours. So I'll set that off to the side. I'm using a stamp with Berry Burst. In the stamp that I'm using, let's see, Impressions of Bloom stamp set. I don't remember it's probably Impressions of Bloom DSP. I don't remember. It's been a while since I created this card the first time. So I'm going to put my sentiment right here. And it's like, thanks so very much. And what I did was I used a block that had grid on it, and I put my thanks and then so very much. And that I have them lined up. And then I also used scrap paper to make certain it was straight how I wanted it. Let's move that out of the way. And I'm going to try to get that as straight as I can. There we go. And if you don't like what you did the first time, you can always flip it over and do it again. So I'm going to show that. You know what? I think I like this side better than that side, and you don't see it through your piece of cardstock. So if you ever make a mistake, there's 2 sides to every project, especially if it's the basic white. So I'll move that out of the way. I want that to dry for a moment. So let's start putting our card together. This little piece that I have here is to basically just spruce up the inside of my card. I'm going to grab a little bit of glue. If you are new here and you've never participated in my mystery stamping, I sure hope that you will love how this works and love the card at the end. All right, so let's add some glue to our piece here. Good morning, Marianne. Let's see here. And good morning, Brittany. Thank you. There we go. So we're adding that just like that. So that nice die cut gives it a very decorative edging around. And then I'm just going to glue this down directly to my card base. Make certain that's like that. I'm going to add this here. I love this paper. It's a fun design, and I like how you have dark on the insides, and then it's a little softer on the ends of the petals. Like that. So far, that's our card front. I'm going to get my bone folder and crease that so it'll stay closed. Like that. So now I want this piece of ribbon, and I have some tape here, a piece of Scotch tape. Now you can use glue dots, you can use whatever it is that you want. I think I'm gonna tuck that behind. So I gave a long enough piece so that I could make it as long as I wanted. I'm gonna put that right like that. So I'm just basically putting it on the back to hold it in place. So that way I have the berry burst to draw out of here, and then I have this misty moonlight to draw from here. Now I'm going to use some dimensionals to pop that up. This is a really quick and easy card. We all need some of those so that whenever we are in a hurry and we need a card, say you forgot it was somebody's birthday and you have a party to go to, or just anything like that, then it's a lot of fun, quick and easy. So then we're going to bring this in. I'm going to put it in the middle. You can put it down at the bottom, off to the side. I'm putting mine right here in the middle, and I'm just going to lay it down to see about where I want to put it. I'm going to pick it up, because if I pick it up, I can tell a little bit more if it's straight. There we go. And then I'm going to take my scissors and trim a little bit here. Like that. And then I want my ends to be a little bit angled. I've got glue on me apparently because it's sticking to me. Oops. Well, there we go. Well, it is not cutting that little bit, and I do not know why. Maybe if I come from this edge. Things don't always go the way that I think they're going to, and that's okay. We just fixed it. All right, so that is our cards so far, and I'm going to look and see if I have some embellishments or something nearby, just to like spruce it up a little bit more. Let's see. I think I'm going to use the little gems here. They're clear, but I think it'll give it some sparkle. That up. And up. Card is upside down. I'll put that there. Grab another one. And I think I'll put it maybe right down here. There. There, and we'll do one more large one. Oh, stuck to my finger. And let's see. Down there, how about that? Things that was on my finger, I didn't quite get it where I wanted. And so that is our card. You can see these little gems. So I hope that you like this card. It's quick, easy, very easy. And you could use any kind of DSP. I use floral. That's just because I like that kind of thing. But you could use anything. You could use that turtle paper, and that's Totally Turtle or something like that. I cannot remember the name of that one. But you could use like the turtle shell paper, and it could say happy birthday. You could use the Halloween paper and, put tricks, no tricks, all treats, something like that. So you can use any stamp set that you have. You can use any DSP that you have and just change the background cardstock to match your paper. So I hope this card is something that you will put in your arsenal of patterns to make in a hurry, quick and fun cards to give. And you should be making all kinds of cards and sending them. I know that I need to send more cards, but hopefully this works for you. You like it, and you'll come back for the next mystery stamping. So until next time, happy stamping.